Good morning, Golden Valley. Welcome back to a brand new episode of GVTV. I'm your host, Shahryar Chaudhry. We have lots of fun stuff planned for today, so let's get right into it. Roll the opening. Welcome back, Grizzlies. We hope you had a fantastic week. It's Friday. The weekend is right around the corner, so let's get right into the swing of things with a Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, Grizzlies, this week is National Counselor Week. Make sure to let your counselor know how much you appreciate them and everything they do for you and our school campus, especially given the circumstances we've had this past school year. A huge shout out to Mr. Geary. I really appreciate everything he's done for me. Now, the entire month of February is proclaimed as Career Technical Education Month. To get you Grizzlies interested in what CTE classes Golden Valley has to offer, GVTV will be airing promotional videos explaining each course. This week, we are broadcasting Culinary Arts and Graphics Design.
All right, so culinary class is a great class if you like to cook already, or if you want to learn how to cook. We start very basic. We assume you don't know anything in the kitchen, and we move on from there. But we make a big variety of things. We make baked goods. We make things you can have for dinner. We make snacks. We make all kinds of stuff. It's a great skill to have because everyone is going to have their own place sometime, and you ought to be able to feed yourself. And those skills are not necessarily just learned out of anywhere, and a lot of times you don't get them from your parents anymore, but you can get them here in culinary class.
Graphic design is everywhere. Everywhere you go, everything you see, it's all visually on purpose. The most important skill you'd want to have to work in this field is creativity. There's software to learn and some common elements and principles of design, but everybody learns those. What would really set you apart from the rest is creativity. Common uses of graphic design include corporate design like logos and branding, editorial designs like magazines, newspapers, and books. Graphic design offers a variety of work environments, working in teams or being solo, working on your own. You can work from home or in an office or travel all over the world.
Wow, those classes look like a lot of fun. Grizzlies, if you're interested, make sure you check them out. Now, do you still need to pick up textbooks or materials for this semester? You or a family member can come by campus Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. A student ID is required. Now, Grizzlies, Model UN is participating in an event that you might be interested in knowing more about. Makenna is here with the president of the Model UN Club, Horne. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Horne. I'm president of Model UN Club. And Model UN is basically a speech and debate club with a twist where students, you have to research on topics that conferences will give to you, and you have to research, practice your speaking skills, your research skills, and then write a paper, and you basically talk about it and debate about it during conferences, which are once a semester. We got an offer to do this Valley Regional Conference, which is a smaller one because it's in our area. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll also be preparing for the USC one after this conference. So if you guys join right now, then you'll be able to join the USC conference. It definitely helps you with your speaking skills, your communication skills, and your research skills. So definitely join if you want colleges to look at your resume and be so proud of you, and also join if you want to hang out with people that are interested in researching certain topics, and these topics are a lot of the times global issues, so it definitely helps you become more open-minded, and it definitely gives you skills that will really help you in life. And yeah, please join if you are interested in that, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, Makenna and Erica. That sure looks interesting. And with that, our show has unfortunately come to an end. For the entire crew of GVTV, I'm Shahryar Chaudhry. That's all we have for you today, but make sure you keep on watching because the district has a very important video all about the new student care line. Let's take a look.
This past year has seen more than its fair share of struggles and hardships for the students in the Santa Clarita Valley. With natural disasters, a tragic event within our community, and a shift to online learning, both students and staff have had to weather quite a storm. As a result of these events and the growing need to proactively address student wellness and mental health, the William S. Hart District has created an easy and effective way for both students and parents to report concerning behaviors and allow students to get the help and support they need. Dr. Colin Nielsen, the Chief Administrative Officer for the Hart District, spoke to us about the Student Care Line.
The new Student Care Line really takes the place of our former text-to-tip lines. And you report the same kind of tips that you would on text-to-tip, but we really want to get across the understanding that we're looking out for all of our students and we're concerned about their mental health and wellness. We're going to be able to take care of problems when they're small problems and not wait until they're big problems with possible, dire results. We want to be able to intervene as early as possible and get somebody the help they need right away.
This Student Care Line is one way to create early intervention and provide students with help without fear of punishment. One of Hart District's wellness coordinators, Sarah Gilberts, emphasizes the importance of helping students before they reach their breaking point.
We all go through struggles in life, every single one of us, adults included, and having support along the way is much more effective to intervene.
Canyon High School student and Bring Change to Mind president also sees the need for early intervention.
When you get involved early on in the situation, you can cause students to, feel better and maybe not make certain decisions that they thought they were going to make because they thought they were alone. And I think allowing students to feel not alone and they're supported, that really will help them in not making, decisions that could have major consequences.
It's much more effective and supportive to be able to help a student along the way when they're experiencing struggles or obstacles or challenges than it is to help them when they kind of hit their rock bottom per se.
With early intervention, it is important to recognize the early signs of declining mental health. West Ranch's wellness counselor, Ms. Phillips, highlights when and why to use this care line.
So if they see a student or a friend and there's some behaviors that are different, they can use this line to share that information, and we'll go to somebody who will disseminate that information to the right support person.
Students can use the care line, or parents can use the care line whenever they're noticing a decline in a student or peers functioning that's not normal from how they usually act.
According to the district, some other behaviors of concern include obsessing over received injustices, trouble controlling temper, and an increase in blaming others or seeing themselves as a victim. Not only do we have a student care line, but there are many clubs on campuses across the valley that focus on mental health and safe ways to cope. One club, Bring Change to Mind, stresses the importance of unity between students and leaning on each other in the greatest times of need.
I think Bring Change to Mind is a club that can allow students to feel like they do have kind of sort of a safe place to talk about maybe what they are going through, even though we're not, a peer support group. And also just creating awareness and allowing students to find ways to help their peers and also maybe themselves, or maybe even people at home who may be struggling with their mental health.
It's just really important that if someone's struggling or, you're struggling yourself, just to get those resources. And I think that this care line will be a great way to get those resources.
With the Student Care Line and clubs like Bring Change to Mind, our district is united more now than ever in efforts to benefit the mental health and wellness of all students and staff. For more information on the Student Care Line, please reach out to your wellness coordinator or counselor. For the Hart School District, I'm Kate McGrory reporting.